Until next time, breathe deeply, walk gently, and return to yourself often. These aren't scenes from a disaster movie. They are real events, cataclysmic tsunamis that left scars etched into our planet and psyche. Today, we dive deep into the most devastating tsunamis in recorded history and the lessons they continue to teach us. A tsunami begins when massive energy is released beneath the ocean, typically from an undersea earthquake, volcanic eruption, or landslide. That energy displaces water, forming waves that can travel across entire oceans. Unlike regular waves, tsunamis grow in height as they approach land, turning into walls of water with deadly force. Understanding this mechanism is crucial because it explains why tsunamis can strike with little warning. On December 26, 2004, a magnitude 9.1 earthquake struck off the coast of Sumatra, Indonesia. The earthquake triggered a massive tsunami that devastated 14 countries. Entire communities in Thailand, Sri Lanka, India, and Indonesia were caught off guard. Over 230,000 people lost their lives, making it one of the deadliest natural disasters in history. Many victims had no warning. There was no siren, no alert, just the sudden retreat of the ocean, and then the roar. The tragedy sparked international humanitarian aid efforts, but also revealed the dire need for a global tsunami warning system. Today, thanks to the 2004 disaster, countries around the Indian Ocean are linked to early warning networks. On March 11, 2011, a 9.0 magnitude quake rocked the seafloor off Japan's northeast coast. The resulting tsunami reached up to 40 meters high and traveled up to 10 kilometers inland. Entire towns like Rikuzen Takata were nearly wiped from the map. The tsunami also crippled the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear plant, leading to one of the worst nuclear disasters since Chernobyl. But Japan's early warning systems and disaster preparedness, including earthquake-resistant infrastructure and coastal seawalls, saved thousands of lives. The contrast between regions with proper planning and those without was stark and instructive. In August 1883, Krakatoa, a volcano between Java and Sumatra, erupted violently. The explosion was heard 3,000 miles away and caused the collapse of the volcanic island. This sudden displacement of water unleashed tsunamis as high as 40 meters. Over 36,000 people died, mostly from the water, not the lava. It was among the first globally reported disasters, raising awareness of tsunami-volcano links. Krakatoa taught the world that volcanic eruptions can trigger mega tsunamis, just like earthquakes. Each tsunami has pushed humanity to improve how we detect, warn, and prepare. Education campaigns in Japan and other vulnerable nations have taught generations to run for the hills when they see the sea retreat. Global cooperation, like the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center, now connects countries with real-time alerts. New engineering innovations are creating buildings that can withstand impacts or let water pass through without collapse. And for individuals, even simple knowledge, like recognizing the natural signs, can be the difference between life and death. The Pacific Ring of Fire remains the most likely region for future tsunamis. Areas like Alaska, the Pacific Northwest, Chile, and Southeast Asia sit atop volatile subduction zones. Many cities near these zones have high population densities and low elevation, perfect conditions for catastrophe. Experts monitor seismic activity daily, but timing remains unpredictable. What we can do is prepare, because the next big wave is not a matter of if, but when. Tsunamis are among nature's most terrifying phenomena, destructive, swift, and merciless. But from tragedy, we've gained awareness, innovation, and resilience. The lessons of the past weren't written in books. They were carved into coastlines and paid for in lives. Let us not forget them. Prepare, learn, and stay vigilant.